Class 12, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, Poem number 6, Flamingo Textbook, Literature Section, English Core Course. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shalini English Classes. This is Shalini Sharma, your English teacher. Hope you all are doing well and learning English through my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be explaining all the important aspects related to poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, which is poem number 6 of Flamingo Textbook. But before I initiate my topic, I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Shalini English Classes, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. The reason is that you will be getting notifications and updates for my new uploads. So students, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's start with the introduction of the topic Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. So, this poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers addresses the constraints of married life that a woman experiences. The protagonist of the poem, Aunt Jennifer, represents women all over the world, particularly the women in America during the 1950s. She represents the kind of women who were caught under the oppressive hand of male-dominated society. The poet Adrian Rich, through the simple lines of the poem, conveys a woman's struggles with expression and rebellion. Here you will come to know about the poet of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, and the poet is Adrian Rich. Adrian Rich was an American poet. She is widely known for her involvement in contemporary women's movement as a poet and theorist. She was known as one of the most widely read and influential poets of second half of 20th century and was credited with bringing the oppression of women to the forefront of poetic discourse. Here you will come to know about the theme of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Now this poem revolves around the desires and the depressing, harsh realities of Aunt Jennifer's existence, using sharp contrast between the tigers and herself. She has no choice but to create an alternate world of freedom through her art. The reason for her miserable plight is the oppressive, male-dominated society, wherein the whole soul of the family is the male and it is he who dominates the scene. So she creates an alternative world of freedom, a world that she desires for. Here you will come to know about the summary of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. So in this feminist poem, which is critical of the male world, Aunt Jennifer creates an alternate world of freedom in her art. She has embroidered bright and beautiful tigers on a panel. They are fearless and free dwellers of a green forest. They are not afraid of men under the tree. They move about with confidence and grace. But in contrast to tigers, Aunt Jennifer is nervous and confused. Her hands tremble at her needlework. This is all because of her dominating husband. His wedding ring has proved heavy for Aunt Jennifer. It has chained her like a slave. Aunt Jennifer will not be free from the fear of her husband even after her death. Her ordeals will still surround her. Her wedding ring will be on her hand even after her death. But the art she leaves behind will be immortal, and her tigers will be always free and fearless forever. So this is the summary of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Now Let's understand the meaning of the poem through paraphrasing. Now you can see first stanza of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And the stanza is: Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. They pace in its sleek chivalric certainty. So, what is the meaning of this first stanza? So basically this is a feminist poem based on Aunt Jennifer's desperate struggle to find self-expression in a male-dominated society. She is terrified and suppressed, so according to poet Adrian Rich, she creates an alternate world of art to liberate and to express herself. Aunt Jennifer embroiders tigers on a canvas, and they are depicted as energetic, orange-colored inhabitants of a green forest. They are fearless creatures not afraid of men. The tigers are confident, elegant, and bold. The poet wishes to say that these tigers have the qualities which only men can possess. The tigers are symbolic of the spirit of freedom that is denied to Aunt Jennifer. Women like Aunt Jennifer are victims of male chauvinism, and these lines bring out gender bias and discrimination which women have been suffering in this male-dominated society. Now here you can see second stanza of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And the poem is: Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. So, what we got to know from this stanza? This stanza states the extent of oppression and suppression Aunt Jennifer is facing in her marriage. Aunt Jennifer is so broken down physically and mentally that she doesn't have the energy or the courage to pull the needle. While making tigers, the ivory needle is becoming so hard for her to pull through the base cloth. The tiresome burden of Uncle's wedding ring, the massive weight of Uncle's wedding ring has become so heavy for her to carry. Marriage has become a burden for Aunt Jennifer to carry. Basically, this bond is killing and throttling her, and she is physically and mentally shattered because of unhappiness in her married life. Now here you can understand the meaning of third stanza of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And the third stanza is: When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. So, what does the poet want to convey through this third stanza? Actually, death liberates everyone. Death gives freedom to everyone from the struggles of life. But Aunt Jennifer's fate is so tragic and heartrending that even after death, she would not be free. Even death fails to free her from the oppression and suppression. Even in the grave, her wedding ring will be a grim reminder of the struggles she had to go through in her married life. After death also, the chains of married life will bind her. But the tigers, who are her creativity, who are symbols of power and boldness, will go on prancing and jumping. Basically, the artwork, her artwork, which was her escape route, or in a way you can say her sense of freedom, will stay forever proud and unafraid. And she is happy for that her tigers will be alive, tigers will be proud and afraid, and they will not be like Aunt Jennifer, who wanted freedom but could not express it in her life. So this is the paraphrasing of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Here you will come to know about the poetic devices used in the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And the main poetic devices which have been used in this poem are symbols and images. Basically, you can see a lot of symbols and images in this poem. Then there is alliteration, metaphor, transferred epithet, personification. So please go through the examples of these poetic devices in this poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Here you will come to know about the rhyme scheme of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And the rhyme scheme of the poem is AA, BB, CC and so on. This makes it lyrical in nature. Words at the end like screen, green, band, hand, lie, by, they bring out a playful rhythm. So the rhyme scheme of this poem is AA, BB, CC and so on. Now you can see vocabulary which has been used in the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. So please learn this vocabulary which will be very helpful for you to understand the poem properly. Now this is assignment number 1 for the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. And you have to do this assignment 1 in your fair notebooks in legible handwriting. I have attached the same assignment with the description box of this video also. So students, please do this assignment in your fair notebooks in legible handwriting after understanding the content of poem clearly. Now this is assignment number 2 for the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, which is based on reference to context question. You have to do this assignment number 2 also in your fair notebooks in legible handwriting, and I have attached this assignment with the description box of this video also. In the end, I would like to inform all of you that in this video I have explained theme, summary, paraphrasing about the poet, poetic devices and vocabulary of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Now for detailed explanation of other topics of literature section and writing section, you have to watch my previous videos. Here I would also like to inform you that I have made a separate playlist for each and every topic of literature section as well as writing section. The links of all those playlists have been given in the description box of this video also. So students, keep watching English videos and learn English through my YouTube channel. So that's all from my side for today's topic. Hope you must have understood the concept clearly. Once again a reminder students, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Shalini English Classes by your teacher Shalini Sharma. Thanks for watching this video. Take very good care of yourselves. Stay safe.